The United States just invaded Venezuela, captured its president, and international law experts are saying it's completely illegal under the rules America itself helped create after World War II. Here's what happened. Donald Trump ordered a large-scale military strike on Venezuela, sending in troops who captured President Nicolas Maduro and his wife. They've been taken to New York and indicted on terrorism and drug charges. Trump claims Maduro was running a narco-terrorist organization. But according to leading international law experts, this operation violates the UN Charter that was specifically designed to prevent exactly this kind of military aggression. The UN Charter has this crucial provision called Article 2.4 that basically says countries can't just use military force against other nations. You have to respect their sovereignty. Jeffrey Robertson, a former president of the UN War Crimes Court, didn't mince words. He called it the crime of aggression, the same crime Putin committed when invading Ukraine. He said it's the supreme crime, the worst crime of all under international law. So how is the US going to defend this? They'll probably claim self-defense, arguing they were countering a drug trafficking threat. But here's the problem with that argument. To use self-defense legally, you need a real and honest belief that you're about to be attacked by force. Nobody is suggesting the Venezuelan army was about to attack the United States. You can't just invade a country for regime change and call it self-defense because you don't like their drug policies. Now here's where it gets really interesting. What consequences will America face? Technically, the UN Security Council can impose sanctions, trade restrictions, arms embargoes, travel bans. But there's a massive loophole. The US has veto power on the Security Council. They can literally block any action taken against themselves. As one expert put it, this shows the Security Council is a worthless body when it comes to holding powerful nations accountable. The implications of this are huge. Experts are warning that if the US faces no consequences, it sets a dangerous precedent. China might see this as the perfect time to invade Taiwan. Why wouldn't they? When America just demonstrated that international law doesn't really matter if you're powerful enough to ignore it. The UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer is in an awkward position. Britain wasn't involved in the invasion, and he said countries should uphold international law. But experts are saying he has a duty to actually condemn the United States for breaching the Nuremberg Principles, the very foundations of international law that came out of World War II. Multiple international law professors agree this is a clear violation. One called it naked imperialism and unlawful use of force. Another said there's just no evidence whatsoever that this was legal under any interpretation of international law. What we're witnessing is the potential collapse of the international legal order that's existed since 1945. When the most powerful country in the world can invade another nation, capture its leader, and face zero consequences because they can veto any punishment, it raises a fundamental question about whether international law means anything at all anymore. The rules-based order everyone talks about only works if the rules actually apply to everyone, not just the countries without veto power.